And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Jesus, and I'm here with my co-host, Jose.
Hey guys, what's up?
And I was about to say Nigel. I'm sorry. We had Nigel on the brain. He's not here with us today. Today's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and to me too. Yep.
Enjoy your Dairy Queen.
Yeah, enjoy that Dairy Queen, Nigel. I hope you
enjoy the ice cream. Yes.
Yeah. Now I want Dairy Queen. But with Father's Day aside on the announcement, we do have a couple of things we want to go over for some very interesting topics today. First one that I have is, this is wild. Trail of Pokemon cards leads to the arrest of suspected Aberdeen bomber.
Aberdeen, where is this?
Aberdeen, Maryland.
Maryland, East Coast.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so apparently this guy went off, setting these little bombs off, and according to the article, they're saying that it's kind of related to, or similar to an M80, which I'm thinking is like a firecracker, and he set them off all over the place. No one got hurt. Everyone's perfectly fine. But what led to his arrest was a trail, and I'm not even fucking with you, Jose, literally a trail of Pokemon cards.
And they followed Pokemon cards.
Yeah, the police.
All the way to this guy's location.
Yeah, the police tracked him. And here's the thing too, is like they even mentioned that he was known for prior incidences, and they literally connected this to him because of the cards. Apparently, with whatever he did before, he had Pokemon cards on him with whatever crime he was committing before. And so, like, as soon as they saw this trail of Pokemon cards out in the woods, the first thing that came to mind was this guy.
So he had a previous history of, we don't know what, bombings before, or just vandalism, or what's this guy's MO?
He doesn't have an MO. Apparently, the police said that one officer recalled the recent arrest of Burnett, which is his last name, who at the time was in possession of a stack of Pokemon cards. That's how they.
That's it. He's just
that's it. Yeah,
Pokemon
just because, like,
wielding.
Hey, this sounds familiar. I think I know an asshole with these cards. Let's check in on him. They found him.
And they found this guy.
They found this guy.
What kind of charges is he facing?
He's
bombing. It's kind of serious. You know.
I'm looking to see what they're saying here. Saying that he confessed to setting off the explosive, described by investigators as illicitly created explosive devices known as M80s. That's why I was saying it's kind of like firecrackers. No motive for the bombings, but he's not linked to anyone posing a threat to Homeland Security. However, he did threaten one of his neighbors, a local resident, who informed law enforcement that he had found a Pokemon card on his doorstep following a dispute with Burnett, whose final words to the homeowner were a suggestive boom. Suggestive boom.
Suggestive boom. So Pokemon cards, that's like his signature.
Yeah, that's
in a way.
He's the Pokemon card. He's just littering at this point. So I would also charge him with littering.
He's littering and bar. So he's not a terrorist, according to Homeland Security, right? Okay,
right.
Not a terrorist, but he's just the guy who sets off bombs
with Pokemon cards.
Bombs.
Yeah, his calling card is a Pokemon card.
His calling card is a Pokemon. That's how you know it's that guy.
Oh, yeah.
What does he do with his life? Does he have a job? Obviously not.
I don't think so. But apparently...
I think so.
Apparently...
Get a job.
Yeah, I know. Get a real job. Not this crap. We're not some fucking Pokemon card supervillain in a movie, all right?
That's what he thinks he is, apparently. He's a super villain.
I know. It's the Pokemon card bomber. Ah! You know, it leaves a fucking Voltorb with the with the power move explode.
Stack of cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, but apparently he later secured his release after posting a $10,000 personal unsecured bond.
So he's got money?
I guess so. I mean, if he's got money to be
hauling
a stack of cards open and unopened and leaving them at the scene of the crime every time. Wow. He was
This guy's just looking to go to jail.
I know, he's just looking, he's asking for trouble. He just wants to make a name for himself.
That's literally all this is. I see no point to any of this.
No.
Except for Matt. Potentially.
I know. And now we're probably going to have a fucking copycat. He's going to be like the Yu-Gi-Oh card bomber.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh card bomber. Exactly, something like that.
Yeah, like he's calling cards the fucking Blue Eyes White Dragon or some shit. It leaves
Some
that.
shit. Magic the Gathering bomber.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn you, guy. You're creating all these copycats.
I know. Curse you. Curse you and your infinite wisdom of creating more super card villains.
Wannabes out there, yeah.
I know. Well, on the same topic of bombing, apparently there's this lady here who, very jealous ex-girlfriend, found out that her ex was flying to Miami, Florida with a new. So she called in a bomb threat.
And she worked at the airport?
Yeah, she was a flight attendant. Flight attendant charged for bomb threat to stop her ex's vacation.
Can't trust your own people nowadays, damn.
No, you can't trust your own people at all.
A flight attendant called in a fake bomb threat because of a jealous situation.
Daniela Carbone. Yeah. Daniela Carbone, age 47, allegedly threatened to blow up the plane to stop her ex-boyfriend's vacation to Miami with his new girlfriend. Wow.
Wow. That's pretty petty. That's really petty.
That's a whole new level of crazy. That's a whole new level of petty. That's a whole new level of stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
she called in bomb threat. Just
why?
To stop a flight.
Why? Oh, and she says this too. The selfish one is you, that you can screw up my life over this bullshit.
Wait, she said that?
Yeah. Oh, no, this is her daughter. Between Carbone and her daughter, reportedly sent after the bomb threat. Because it was saying her name, but they were referring to her daughter. The daughter expressed shock and anger towards her mother when she discovered that her mom used her phone to commit the crime. She used her daughter's phone to do this.
Wow. She grabbed her daughter's phone?
She didn't use her own phone. Yeah, she used her own.
Wow, her daughter was probably suspect first.
Yeah. Holy shit.
She probably had the FBI knocking on her door.
Yeah, I know. Homeland Security, everyone coming in, knocking the door down. Yeah, you know that meme? FBI, open up. And they bust down all the doors. That's this.
Yeah. To her own kid.
Wow. Holy moly. Batman. Like, seriously.
The story keeps getting worse and worse.
Oh my God. Well, apparently this dumb lady is going to face up to 6 years in prison if found guilty. Honestly, I don't even think that's enough. I don't think that's enough of a sentence.
No. 6 years for a false bomb threat. Oh, plus, now, you mentioned it, child endangerment, I guess.
Yeah.
Depending on what the kid was. She could have gotten stopped by the FBI.
Yeah, because they're tracking her phone thinking it's the child that did it.
Yeah. Thinking it was her the whole time.
Wow.
She was just an innocent bystander. A victim, really.
Well, she was charged. This happened this week, too. So she was charged on Tuesday in a Buenos Aires court with aggravated duress, public intimidation, and an obstruction of public service. She cost the airport, or that specific airline, $1 million in profit because of this.
Well, yeah, she delayed everything. Probably canceled the flight or two.
My God. 10 to 15 years, man. Throw the book at her for this one. You can't just go around. You can't. You cannot. You cannot go around and just making bomb threats. Right?
Right.
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that movie, Meet the Fockers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly how he got detained because he's over here. What? Because I have a bomb. Oh, I can't say bomb. Well,
that was in the first movie, Meet the Parents.
I'm sorry, Meet the Parents. I get them mixed up.
Yeah, the first movie.
I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting they had two. I just remember the first one. I don't think I saw the second one.
That was
That was
you can't say bomb on an airplane.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
And he just starts saying bomb over and over again.
Yeah, he gets all wild with it, and then all of a sudden, like, I think what's
He's
that
in
guy's
a room with handcuffs on?
Yeah, what was it? The airport marshal, the air marshal they call him?
Air marshal.
Yeah, he just whips out his gun, holds him at gunpoint, takes him off, detains him. Thinks he's a freaking terrorist. Holy moly!
People got to stop playing around at airports.
I know. That's one of the reasons why I don't fly.
Yep.
I don't fly. Like, look, I know it's probably safer now, possibly, but I still don't trust just being up 10,000 feet in the air and either someone makes a threat, someone hijacks, or just the potential malfunction of the freaking, plane itself. All of that scares the shit out of me.
That
So,
almost never happens.
no, I know, but it's just the constant
Flying is
fear of it.
extremely safe.
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
driving has its
like how they
own.
say, yeah, driving has a higher chance of you getting killed
Yeah,
than
but at
flying.
least I'm in control of that. you know.
Not really.
Well, at
Drunk
least with
driver
my
comes around
vehicle.
and cuts out of nowhere. That's
Yeah,
not
I
something you
know,
can
but if
control.
I'm fast enough to react, me. But I'm not in control of the
Big chance,
airplane. I
buddy.
can't just go, "Hey, let me take over. You're fucking us up." you know, I can't just like
No.
bust in there and be like, "Let me help out." You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Start pulling back on the thing. He's like, "Get the air marshal here, quick! He's a terrorist."
Yep.
That's how that's gonna
And
go
then bang,
down.
bang. There you go.
Yeah, I know. I end
30,000
up
feet in
taking
the air.
2 in the back versus me just getting to a fender bender down the highway,
Yeah.
or worse.
Just don't react all crazy.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
this
Just
lady.
don't be crazy.
Just
Yeah,
control yourself.
I know. Holy shit! Talk about
Unlike this woman.
petty. Dude, like you got to think about the time of the time that we live in. People can be this petty, not even think about the consequences, and just abuse their power within their position. Actually, I don't even think it's an abuse of
Mm-hmm.
position. Oh no, I guess it is because she found out that her ex is flying on that flight. How else would she have found out? She's a
Yeah.
flight attendant.
Maybe she spotted them. She saw them at the airport and said, "Oh, I'm gonna ruin this
Yeah, maybe she
right
spotted
now."
and then she looked into it. Because I figure flight attendants may have an ability to check into that information, no? Because they're the ones that take our tickets too. Whenever you go to the plane,
Yeah, but I mean, how did she get her daughter's phone and then call this in?
how does she get?
Was her
She just
daughter
took
there
it.
at the airport too?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know if
so
it
then she
happened.
must have known some kind of advanced
Yeah,
information, right?
I think it was advanced information that she had. I don't think they were at the airport. The article doesn't say anything about them being physically at the airport when she did this. It's just saying that she called in the bomb threat on her daughter's phone.
Oh, okay. When they were boarding the plane, thus
yeah,
ruining and canceling the whole flight.
exactly. Somehow she knew they were going to board, what time, and figured, okay, once they're on, call in, like, hey, when's that flight leaving? Right now? Give me your phone, quick. Yeah, you know what? You're all going to die in 1,000 bits up in the sky. Click.
Yeah, there's a bomb in this plane. Click.
Yeah, this is essentially what she told them. Speaking of petty, there was a
Totally.
Karen that actually called in something to the city of Ohio, Piqua. I might be butchering this. Any Ohioans out there? Correct me if I'm wrong on this. Piqua, Piqua. What an interesting name for a city. Well,
Piqua.
yeah, is it Piqua?
Sounds like it. The way you spelled it, it sounds like it. But
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
thinking. Yeah, for some reason I'm thinking Piqua, but yeah, let's go with Piqua. Piqua, Ohio. An Ohio woman said she won't take down her 9-foot tall werewolf statue, and literally the article reads, "Woman won't take down 9-foot werewolf." Short, simple, straight to the point.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's an anonymous call that was made into the city of Piqua, complaining about this thing being up. But her neighbors don't really seem to mind. Everyone actually thinks it's kind of cool. So it's
Except for
like,
that one.
yeah,
neighbor.
except for that one passerby.
Or was it just a passerby? It wasn't even somebody that lived in the neighborhood.
Well, they don't even say because they just said it was an anonymous call.
Oh, it was anonymous.
Yeah. So we don't even know who it was.
Anonymous
They
Karen.
received an anonymous complaint about the decoration, but some neighbors said they see no issue with it. Exactly like I was saying. One neighbor even said, I'm a big fan. I'm a big horror fan, so I don't really mind it. According to the owner of that werewolf statue, she sees it as kind of a house mascot. So she decorates it for the seasons. Christmas, 4th of July, not Hollywood, Halloween. Like right now, I think she's got it for the 4th of July or maybe President's Day with an American flag t-shirt holding American flags in each hand claw. I don't know, the giant hands of a werewolf.
So she's keeping it festive.
Yeah,
depending on what time of year it is. Keeping it festive.
Yeah, I thought it's kind of cool.
And somebody just doesn't like it.
No, they just complain about it. You know what? Look, if there's no HOA to really enforce anything on it, which it doesn't sound like there is because they have to submit a complaint to the city, then just mind your own damn business. Let them look. It's not a
exactly, lady.
Yeah, it's just a fun thing. It'd be no different than me putting something in the front of my house just for the hell of it. As long as it's not, threatening or intimidating to people, or it's not I have a little gnome. I have a little. You've seen it too. That little gnome that's got a little Tommy gun.
Yeah, the garden gnome.
Yeah, a little garden gnome. He's guarding my front yard from all the deer and raccoon and fox, what have you, wildlife that come out of the park. So
totally.
Yeah, there's no HOA. No one seems to, really mind it. So why fuck with it?
Well, a garden gnome versus a 9-foot tall werewolf is a little less noticeable,
Yeah, but I think if I had like a 9-foot gnome with a Tommy gun, I don't think anyone's going to bat an eye. I mean, we're in Texas after all. People will probably be like, yeah, hell yeah.
But I sympathize with this lady. I mean, where are you going to put a 9-foot tall werewolf statue? Just think about that. Where are you going to store it?
That's actually a very good question. I mean, you can take it apart.
It's probably you know what? Fuck it. I'm not taking this apart. I'm not stuffing it in my garage. I'm just going to leave it there.
Just going to leave it there. It's kind of cool looking. Get my money's worth. Until it's sun bleached white, I'm going to get my money's worth out of that thing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Because where else is she going to put it?
I don't know.
Exactly.
That is... Yeah, it's just petty, wild stuff. But I'll tell you what else is wild. Man wanted in South Carolina for stealing 40, and I'm not talking $40. I'm not talking $400. I'm talking $40,000 worth of chicken from a poultry plant.
$40,000 worth of chicken?
What the fuck? How much is that?
Frozen chicken?
Yeah, boneless chicken breast is what it's saying here. He's still
the driest part of the chicken.
You don't get the boneless chicken wing, the one thing that's like the most popular thing to eat. I don't really like eating the chicken breast myself, particularly because it's really difficult to get all the meat off of it. At least with a chicken wing or a chicken leg, that's pretty damn easy.
Yeah.
This
guy steals $40,000. How much is that in weight? Gotta weigh lots of huge amounts. It's a giant pile of chicken.
He's still wanted. He's still on the loose. Where the fuck is he storing this stuff? That's what I want to know.
How can the police not find this chicken stash?
Exactly. Like, you have to have either like hundreds of these little deep freezers to put that shit in, or you have like a freezer truck you just have constantly plugged in and running or something. Because that stuff's going to spoil pretty damn quick. Unless you got a walk-in freezer built in your... who knows? Maybe he owns a restaurant. He was short on chicken breast. He needed it for the recipe.
That's my theory.
Yeah,
that's my theory. He owns a restaurant. He's got a business going. Maybe he's got a food truck.
Maybe, probably. I mean, how else is he going to steal it?
Yeah. And
shove it in the bucket
that much.
Was he going to shove it in the trunk of his Mustang? Run off in a 2-door coupe and that shit?
He's got a Miata.
Miata
with the top down.
Yeah, it's just like chicken breast just flying out the fucking back.
How does this man even physically take that much chicken? $40,000 worth.
He has to have an accomplice.
Trailer.
He has to have an accomplice.
Something. Oh yeah, he's got to have an accomplice. There's no way he can load that much chicken
on his own.
Himself.
No.
On his own.
If he broke into a poultry plant, I'm sure the alarms, if they have one, or security cameras, if they have them, were set off. Police were set out in motion to
notified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like if you're trying to move $40,000 worth of chicken,
anything, chicken,
there's no way you're doing that on your own. That's too time consuming. I don't know how else he would have taken this stuff. Like it just doesn't. The article doesn't really give us the specifics. Oh, except for the fact that he has a 2002 Toyota Corolla SD. And a black 2012 GMC Yukon.
Okay, so I'm assuming the Yukon did most of the work in terms of holding onto the chicken. Because that 2002 Toyota ain't hauling nothing like that.
No!
Okay?
No, it ain't hauling anything but maybe $100 worth of that shit. Holy shit! I can't. The funniest thing about this is how close we were to naming off what potential cars he had for the crime.
Right.
Not that far
And it's
off
a Toyota Corolla and a GMC Yukon.
Fucking four-door sedan and a GMC Yukon. Oh my god!
I still don't see that Yukon holding that much chicken. I mean, we have to get a measurement as to how much this chicken weighs
to find out the
we
specific
can
measurement.
try to fathom.
Let's find we gotta know the dimensions of the chicken breast, boneless, specifically boneless, and then
What did it weigh?
Yeah, what did it weigh? How was it packaged? Was it in boxes? Was it in bags? Because
Pallets,
that's also gonna know
how did
dimensions of those boxes too. Like how big are we talking about these boxes?
Exactly.
Were they in a carton, a crate?
Use a pallet jack,
Yeah, exactly.
dollies.
Oh my god, this one's just I
Unless
can't
they had
wrap my
really
head around it.
lackluster security at this chicken plant.
Yeah, they just zero fucks given. He just waltzed right in, just took it.
Yeah, take his time with his accomplice loading up all that chicken.
He had to have more than at least one other person to do this. I'm telling you, had to have been more than at least one other person.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
But I'll tell you what else is pretty wild here besides this wild chicken breast thief.
Chicken breast thief.
Yeah, is this fucking sleeping man dreamt someone broke into his home, fired at the intruder, and shot himself, authorities say. So he sleep shot himself in the leg.
Sleep shot himself in his own leg.
Yes.
So he had a bad dream. Somebody broke into his house. Had a gun nearby, grabbed it in his sleep, and shot himself in the leg. This is what happened. This
That's exactly that's exactly how it played out.
So he woke up screaming in pain to his own self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Yeah.
God damn.
It was a 357 Magnum revolver. Of course it was.
Oh shit!
Of course it was.
Big ass gun too. Okay. He used a 357 Magnum on himself. Wow.
Well, I can tell you right now, it wasn't hollow point because that bitch, according to the article, went straight through his leg and into his mattress. So.
Okay, went straight through.
Yeah, if it were hollow point, we'd have a completely different story right now. Man made Swiss cheese or sausage links out of his fucking leg with a 357 Magnum. Hollow point.
To shoot yourself with a 357 Magnum.
I know, just the caliber alone already is fucking wild. I'm just surprised that he wasn't, I'm surprised he wasn't using home defense rounds at that caliber. But I guess with that caliber, you don't really need.
Yeah, I guess if you're hitting somebody in your home with a 357 Magnum, that's enough damage.
Yeah, I mean, they're not walking away from that.
That's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
Oh.
This guy's not going to be walking anytime soon either because...
no, they put a tourniquet on his leg. Yeah.
Oh, did he lose the leg?
They didn't say. They just said they tourniqueted it. But typically...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. So, my wife's a nurse. So what she told me was, if you ever... It's life over limb. You put a tourniquet on, more than likely going to lose that limb.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Because it cuts off the circulation.
All because of a bad dream.
Yeah. Oh, it was a very bad dream. That dream turned into a fucking nightmare.
You saw Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, exactly.
Shooting at Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger's like, do it, no balls.
Shit.
Oh, my God. Well, the paramedics said that they came up to him, found him with a gunshot wound to the leg, and losing what they described as a significant amount of blood. Oh, yeah, he's probably going to lose that leg. That sounds like he may have hit an artery.
Yeah, there's a lot of big arteries in the legs.
Yeah, I know. And if you hit the main one, that's it. You're done. Sorry. Game over, pal. No extra no extra one-ups on that one.
Nope.
Deputies applied a tourniquet to the leg after finding Dakar and transported him to the hospital in the area for treatment. Okay, so sounds like he's still alive. He is being charged, however. They're going to charge him.
Okay. With what?
I know. So they're going to charge him with possession of a firearm without a valid FOID card, and if nobody knows what that is, it's a firearm owner's identification card. We don't need that here in Texas. We used to need the concealed carry license, but now we're open carry state.
But in Illinois, where this guy's from,
Yeah,
you have to have that just to own a gun.
yeah, exactly, just to own it. But his he didn't have a valid one, so it sounds like it was revoked. And an additional charge of reckless discharge of a firearm. They are considered class 3 and 4 felonies, respectively.
Was that really his fault, though? I mean, it happened when he was asleep, technically.
Well,
Was unconscious.
technically, he was in possession of an illegal firearm. So that already is one count.
That's on him.
Yeah, that one's on him.
He can't really get away from. That's
no.
On him. 100%.
Second, how the fuck do you sleep shoot? Is it muscle memory in your sleep to reach for your firearm? They had to have had that under his pillow. There's no way he had it on the countertop. You're telling me he had to roll over, grab that bitch, swing it, and shoot it. I mean, to me, it makes more sense.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
He was sleeping with it under. Maybe he's one of those super paranoid guys.
Yeah.
Under his pillow.
Yeah. Look. I have mine. I have several of mine, and I keep them pretty close.
Sleeps.
But yeah, I don't keep them like I'm gonna give you a kiss goodnight close.
No. This guy's just.
Yeah, he's
paranoid.
I mean, he's 62, so he's probably zero fucks given kind of a guy.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
He probably saw some shit back in Vietnam or something.
Probably. I mean, he's old enough to have gone through at least that or a couple wars.
I don't know about that. Maybe that's not old enough now, right?
Is it? No, maybe you're right.
Because the war was in the 60s, early 70s.
Yeah.
That's like 50 years ago.
He'd be like 10.
Yeah.
If that were the case. If we got our math roughly within that ballpark, he'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
We're getting old, man. Damn.
I know. Wow. Well, apparently he's been released after.
Was like 50 or 60 years old. Now they're like 70, 80 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Getting old, dude.
Time flies. But hey, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We're part of the one of the greatest generations, I think. 90s kids.
Yeah. Yes. The millennium.
Oh, hell yeah.
Millennials.
Hence the millennial madmen minds.
Definitely. Best podcast out there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Keep checking it out.
Yes, please.
Like and share.
Well, apparently he's been released after posting $150,000 bond, but he's still scheduled to appear in court. That's a hefty bond fine.
$150,000. That's really that's huge.
I know.
For something he did to himself.
Well, I mean, they are felony charges too. So I would figure.
What about this other guy we talked about earlier in the episode? The bombing guy, the Pokemon card guy.
Him?
That was like a $10,000 bond.
That
for intentional little bombings.
Yeah,
versus it wasn't a guy who just shot himself in his sleep.
I know. Well, it's all. I think it's also dependent on the state too, because remember, this guy's in Chicago, Illinois. Shot himself. They have some pretty strict gun laws over there. So
apparently.
Yeah, I mean, to have an illegal possession of a firearm is a felony, which I think it's still a felony here in Texas too. But I don't know if it's
I think so
at that level, right? So they said it was a class 3 felony.
Something I don't know.
Yeah, that one was a class 3. They were saying, and then the other one was class. I'll have to brush up on my laws here in Texas and what the felony charge is for illegal possession of a firearm. I don't recall off the top of my head, but I wonder if it's
crazy.
I know, 150,000.
These two guys. Yeah, 10,000
versus a bomb threat.
Yeah.
Well, not a bomb threat versus like actually setting off bombs, explosions, several of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the guy
that
to create chaos.
Yeah, the guy that's literally going out being the Joker from the Dark Knight is like, introduce a little chaos.
Versus a guy who just had
shot himself.
Shot himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
He saw Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Yep, he saw the movie. That's what changed him.
Golly. Definitely have to look into that one later. But you know what else is wild here is this one. I don't know if this is like probably our best one so far. Gas station clerk asks his friend to rob the store so that he can go home early.
Ah, okay. So the clerk was working there. Wanted to leave his shift early.
Yeah. Oh, it gets better. This is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, too. Gas station employee in Tulsa is accused of asking a friend to find someone to rob the store so he could go home early.
Do they normally let gas station clerks go home early when they get robbed?
I guess so. I mean, that's probably the
Apparently
reason
so.
why. You know what?
Apparently
You're
it's standard operating
traumatized.
procedure.
Yeah, you've been
Yeah, he's
traumatized. Let's
traumatized,
send
put
you
to
home
jail.
for the day.
And this was his way of doing it?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, Isaiah Jones is the name of the clerk. He is being charged with embezzlement and conspiracy to commit a felony. The guy that actually committed it, Stephen Jones, I think they're related.
They must be related.
They have to
cuz.
be. They didn't say, but they have to be related. Stephen Jones is charged with conspiracy to commit embezzlement and possession of a firearm after the former conviction of a felony.
Oh, so he already had a record.
Yeah, he already had a record. Goodness gracious. You look at that article, man, they got some serious mugshots, I'm telling you. It's, yeah, they look like they got a record. Look, I hate to say it, but like, I hate to say it, but you know, some people just kind of give off that air of, you've been in trouble with Johnny Law before, haven't you?
Stereotypical. You've been arrested before, face.
Exactly. He's like, well, you know, another day in the cellar, day in the joint.
Not a big deal. Another day in the joint.
Yeah, he has that look too. He's like, I've had worse. Wow.
He just doesn't want to work.
No, he's tired. He's just bored. He's tired. He wanted to go home. So his solution was, hey, bro, come rob me real quick. Make it pistol whip me a couple times. Make it look realistic.
So I can go home.
Yeah, so I can go home, play some Xbox.
Real productive society over there in Tulsa.
I know. Wow. Look, I knew a lot of people didn't want to work nowadays, but holy hell. You really want to take it that far? That's extreme.
It's an extreme. Yep.
These are all extremes. A lot of these are extremes. I think that's like the common theme between a lot of these articles that we found.
Yeah.
Just super
that
extreme
lady
week for the month of
extreme
June.
With the bomb threat.
I know.
Get back at her ex. This guy doing to the extreme just to go home early. I mean, people they're going maximum effort with their lack of effort.
I know.
If that makes sense.
It's taken the whole, YOLO to a whole new level. I know. And that first guy acting like he's a fucking supervillain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like he's the Riddler.
The Riddler, yeah.
Riddler,
there's like a riddle or a clue on every Pokemon card.
Yeah, exactly. A little clue on the Pokemon card.
Yeah, it was like an arrow pointing in every which direction. Which way did I go for my next bombing? You'll never know.
Something like that. Something stupid.
Something really asinine.
Where's Bruce Wayne?
Yeah. Bring me Batman, or I'll blow up a hospital.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh crap! That one's got like the Dark Knight vibes all over it. I swear.
Yeah, like the Great Value version of Dark Knight.
The dollar store value version.
The dollar store version of
the Joker. Oh my god. Well, that's all we had for today. I'm pretty much tapped out on stories, but definitely keep listening to us on Spotify, any other major platform out there for podcasts, and definitely check out our YouTube channel as well for our video podcast we'll be uploading later this week. So until then, we'll see y'all next week. Keep it real, guys. Once again, happy Father's Day and peace.
Peace out, fellas.